go and find the Rewa Shipwreck. It's a fabulous day here in Auckland, so we're hoping to go snorkeling on the Shipwreck, heading up to Warkworth and going over to Kawau Island on the boat. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm a bit of a fair weather swimmer, so it has to be really hot before I'll go swimming in the sea. So I think today will be appropriate. Hi, I'm Emily and I run Emily in NZ, posting about living, working and exploring this beautiful country that is New Zealand. Hit subscribe to see our latest video on what we've been up to around this beautiful country. Let's go and see if we can find the shipwreck. So for this trip we left the caravan behind and we stayed in our old Land Rover Defender roof tent. We headed to Sandspit, north of Auckland, near Warkworth, as a great base for this trip.
A pirate ship.
A pirate ship. Is it sunken? Yeah. We're going to go swimming? No? You don't want to go diving? Okay. Should we go? Let's go. And what's great is the boat ramp is 200 metres from the campsite. And we're here. That's my kind of exploring, especially with a 3 and 4-year-old. We can't moor up too close to it, so we're going to get the paddleboard and head over. So let's go take a look. This is the Rewa Shipwreck. Everything I know about it I've got off Google, so don't quote me on it. The ship was originally called the Alice A. Lee, or referred to as the Alice, and began its life in 1889 in Liverpool, going around the world. It was bought in Wellington in 1917 and renamed the Rewa. It continued to go back and forth to London until 1921 when it was deregistered. Wow, it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, and we're only in about an hour away from Auckland. This is amazing. In 1921, it was the last full-rigged ship to remain in the British Navy, and in 1930 it came to rest here on this island. It was bought by the island's owner as a shelter for the island and was stripped down and remains a lovely site to visit or to dive at or to paddleboard around as I'm doing. Off back to the boat as we're moored up over there. So let's go island hopping to the island next door, which has a campsite on it. I think it's fair to say we've found an area of paradise. And this is only an hour north of Auckland. It could be the Bay of Islands, and we've not come too far to be here. Let's go have a swim. This is very Kiwi. Just over there, there's a gazebo, loads of boats, they're having a barbecue and looks like a family Christmas meetup. Let's go and check out the campsite. This is Motuora Island, a campsite, and it's somewhere we're hoping to come when the kids are a little bit older. It's just a long drop toilet and not many facilities, and it's also boil your own water, but it looks like somewhere amazing, and there's a few people camping this weekend. Great weather for it, but we're looking forward to bringing the boat and a tent. She's looking very sleepy, so let's head back to the boat. A bit of quiet time whilst Mum and Dad can have a play. The water was 2 metres deep and completely clear. We were just saying how you can see everything, and an eagle ray flew underneath the boat, and you can just see it here circled. Now back into the marina and into the campsite for the evening. This was a real novelty for the kids because they're used to the caravan. I'm not too sure how comfortable it was for the parents, but it was only one night and it was beautiful weather. Next morning, and the compulsory cold pizza for breakfast from last night's takeaway, and an explore out on the bikes. This is the Pohutakawa tree, which is called the New Zealand Christmas tree as it flowers around Christmas time. And back out on the boat, and being the week before Christmas, Elf was with us. So guess where Elf was this morning? Left at the same time as the mailboat cruise. This is a public boat which you can go on to get to Kawau Island, and it does a fabulous tour around the island. It doesn't do the Shipwreck, but I highly recommend it. This is Beehive Island, and we were very tempted, and I had to get on the paddleboard with the kids and land on the island. There's absolutely nothing there. Beautiful sand, but no overnight camping. But what an amazing place to stop. So let's head over to Kawau Island to Manson House Bay, where we can land and there's a cafe. Popular stop, and as I said earlier, the mailboat cruise comes into Kawau. You can spend the day on the island walking and exploring. You can even camp on the island. Manson House is a beautiful house that was owned by the Governor of New Zealand, and it's a great place to explore. There's also some unusual wildlife of peacocks and wallabies on the island. We didn't stay long because Tilly chose now to have a nap, so Daddy had to stay on the boat whilst we explored the island, so we thought we'd head back after our very exciting weekend. And we're back. What an awesome weekend that was, and it was only an hour north of Auckland. It was so close. We drove home, realised we'd left a load of food in the fridge at the campsite, so I went back and picked it up. It really wasn't a problem. Awesome place to explore the Hauraki Gulf. Unfortunately, there isn't a boat that you can get to the Shipwreck. We were on a private boat, but you can get the Royal Mail Run cruise to Kawau Island, which is an amazing thing to do, going round the island and then getting off at Manson House Bay. Thank you for watching. I hope that's inspired you or shown you the beauty that is Auckland, and keep watching for our next adventures as we enjoy this beautiful summer here in New Zealand. I'll see you in my next video.